there's an injustice against you or someone you love or someone you believe in, stand up. Don't sit down on them, if they need you.
Welcome to Popcorn Planet's Pop Culture Justice. We are here live on a Sunday. I'm trying an experiment. I was trying to post a story for you, and there's just too much to share. And there's so much that's going to get this demonetized that I thought, let's try and do an impromptu live on a Sunday, shall we? I know Steph, the alternate, is typically here on Sundays. I'm not going to stay too long and steal her thunder. We're going to hopefully get some people in here and then raid her so she can get a really good show as well. In fact, she just tuned in. There she is, joining the stream as she gets her audio sorted out. Welcome to the show, guys. Before I even get to any of that, I do want to address one thing, which is the fact that, yes, I'm aware the Amber Stands, they are angry at me. They are very angry at me. They are unhinged so much that they're calling me unhinged. I had a whole thread I wrote and then Twitter deleted it. I'll read it again later. I just want to be clear. There's a lot of people out there talking smack about me. A lot of my haters and just a lot of idiots who are out there thinking I'm trying to dox people who don't like me. Just complete idiocy. I have a problem with the mass media lifting up and legitimizing anonymous accounts that may not be who they say they are and who could be in cahoots with Amber's team. When, Johnny's team and Adam Walden worked with, those people, like, it wasn't hidden. They weren't like denying it. It's come out in court. Like, there was nothing sort of shady about it. But to imply that there are actually Stan accounts that could work for Amber's PR firm, well, that's something that should be uncovered. Or to find out, is this person that the mainstream media keeps defending, this Camilla, is she who she says she is? All this stuff is valid to look into. I'm not looking to dox anybody. I'm not looking to dox people who hate me. I want to get to the truth of the story, and is the mass media being corrupt? That's what we're doing here. So just be aware that the stands are upset. The stands are really upset, and a lot of my haters are trying to clip me out of context. Stay tuned. We will address that tomorrow on tomorrow's live. I promise. But right now, I want to focus on this news today because this is pretty juicy breaking news from Ray J about Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner, momager Kris Jenner. She apparently, according to Ray J, and he's dropping lots of receipts, she not only watched the tape, guys, she suggested what they do and then gave notes on which one would make more money. It's so gross. And I'm so happy because Steph, the alternate, is here to get cringy with me. There she is. Hold on, let me close this. There she is. Steph, the alternate. Happy Sunday. How are you doing?
I'm not doing too bad, mate. Yourself?
Oh, I'm doing great. We're not going to stay too long. I was telling everybody, I know you're live on Sundays. I hope we can set this up so I can tee up your typical time-ish, and we'll raid you and get you a bunch of people to go watch today your typical Steph the Alternate Sunday shows. But her internet is definitely freezing her again. Luckily, she's smiling.
Oh, crap. I'll be back.
She'll be back. All right. As she's back, we will continue to start this story because I know she's been seeing it a little bit herself. All right, here we go. Let me put the browser back up. There we go. So yes, a lot of you, thank you for the notes and keeping out there and giving me the heads up that a lot of morons, including this Lily, are out there trying to spread Nicholas DeRosio, just completely ignorant stuff. I have a thread. I'll try to rewrite it and put it out again to just touch that. And I'd love your support when that gets out there. But to clarify the record, I'm aware, and stay tuned. Hashtag stay tuned. In the meanwhile, Ray J. Who's Ray J? Well, Ray J is the guy who made that video with Kim Kardashian way back. That video. And he's always been vilified as the guy who leaked it. They've always tried to make him, the ironic Tommy Lee joins OnlyFans. My gosh, connected. They've always tried to play him as the guy who did all this. But it seems pretty clear. I think this isn't surprising news to know, guys, Kim and Ray J clearly were in on this and, made a contract and got paid. And I don't think it's unreasonable for any of us to assume that the Kardashian, clan, the team, knew, okay, this could be an interesting way to do it. So Ray J, who's, he's I don't know him that well, but I tend to believe him in this video, although this all could be more bait to get us to watch the Kardashians. It seems like any controversy is to watch the Kardashians. Are they paying Ray J just to get us to talk about the Kardashians, good or bad? That seems to be their MO. So I'm curious what you think as we break some of this down. And yes, thank you, Stella. But there were new audios of Britney. There's so much happening today. I haven't had a chance to get to those because I got drowned in this drama. Stay tuned tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. hit the bell for all alerts, smash the like button, and thank you guys for supporting. But staying on topic, guys. Trying to stay on topic. Today's the topic I picked. Let's stay on topic. Kris produced this thing. It's so clear Kris produced this that you gotta just take a moment to think about that. Now, Kris was out there, Kris was out there on James Corden doing a, lie detector test to determine whether, she was the one who actually did it. Did you do the tape is what they asked.
No.
She said no. And here's the lie detector, cutting it up so Corden doesn't come get me. But here's the lie detector guy trying to...
Of course it's true.
Of course it's true, James Corden does. And as Ray J points out, she's literally wearing like a jacket with the stuff over 4 layers of nonsense. Like, these game show lie detectors are complete BS. They are not actual lie detectors. And Ray J's out there calling out this guy, the lie detector guy, is like a Hollywood lie detector guy who literally, if you Google his name, is out there telling you how to beat lie detectors. Like, this guy's totally shady from according to a lot of things if you Google it. And according to Ray J, he wants to expose it out there. They're once again just trying to get to goose ratings for Hulu. They're out there bringing this tape up again, and in doing so, they're out there trying to vilify Ray J. So where all this came about? All right, so let's rewind, give you all this drama. So he went off on this, and there's several clips to go to. Here's the first one, and these are all, by the way, available on Ray J's Instagram still. We'll see how long they last, but I'm playing clips from Ray J's Instagram, and I want you to sort of get the energy that Ray J is sending on this right out the gate, because I think it's pretty revealing and makes me buy it. Here, let me go. Let me play this out.
I don't know what the fuck
And pardon the language.
this is, but you have fucked with the wrong person. Period. You have fucked with the wrong black person. Period. You don't fuck with the wrong black man. Oh no, you don't fuck with the wrong one. I was just gonna handle this shit legally, right? And just hit you in court and just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all being foul and trying to defame me and trying to make me look bad. When you know what's up, in 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Kris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got, I'm gonna let them see. And it ain't nothing.
It cuts out. So, but, he brought the receipts, Steph. Are you there, Steph?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we got him there. So he brought the receipts. That's what makes this story so interesting and why I wanted to jump on this, because there's a lot to break down. And I've always not liked the Kardashian Steph. They always seem a little skeezy to me. And Ray J has always sort of been the easy fall guy for them to sort of call out and say, well, yeah, he's the problematic one. So he has a bunch of clips. These are like 2 45-minute clips. I can't go through them all. House and Habit did pull together, I feel like, a good segment that's just easier for me to find quickly, sort of the most damning stuff here.
Their fucking demise, like, y'all, okay, I'm going to the house. They sending me all this shit. I got $5 million. You can't print those documents up. They don't exist. You never got no money from Steve. You got $400,000, just like I got $400,000. We signed the contract the same day. You got the same contract I got, except guess what? You rushed me to sign the contract because your mama was rushing me to sign it. So guess what you did? You signed my deliverables in your handwriting, right? Because you was rushing me.
I'll show you.
You signed my deliverables. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that shit say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, that shit called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives John Grogan.
Jesus,
right now.
what?
Look what pops up. First thing that pops up is how to beat the lie detector.
So now he's talking about the lie detector guy.
Fraud. He don't even have a...
I can confirm
no more,
that.
dog. I don't need your fucking money. I don't want you to call me and try to stop me. Like, I want to sue you. I want to sue every network. I want to sue the dude that did the lie detector test, the host, because the host didn't know. He doing what he thought was
James
facts.
Corden.
Who and all of them said it's gotta be facts that what Kim is saying because it's been this long, obviously, but you fucked yourself because it's not. So now all of y'all owe because y'all putting out false narratives of stuff that's completely not true without me being able to defend myself.
So, all right. So Steph, that's sort of the juiciest part. It's sort of hard to find it all, but yes, he makes this claim that they made multiple tapes, and I want to show you. So he talks about these deliverables, and later in the video, like he does all. They're very long. Right here it is.
We'll deal with her later.
But he shows the contract, and I want to be careful, like because he is showing some like phone numbers and things. I don't want to get in trouble with things, but let me just try to scroll through. I thought I had it up. When you sign a contract, he explains, like, you know, at the end of the contract, there's like the deliverables, like what the contract entails. And sure enough, his PowerPoint presentation. Here's
tip 2, tip 3.
Look who was in the room with me.
And not only that, but it's in Kim's handwriting.
Look who wrote.
And now he shows examples of Kim's lettering, and I've Googled it too. This sure does look like Kim's handwriting. So Kim was clearly involved in this, you know, trying to rush him to sign this stuff, which he signs there on the left.
What we sold.
But there are the 3 things they sold. And this Santa Barbara tape is the one they keep trying to say, he's another tape he didn't give us. It's all in the contract. It's all in the contract.
Tape number 2.
And so he's in there revealing it with the whole PowerPoint presentation. He's comparing, like there's her, you know, he's playing her.
Forever yours. Same I, same E, same everything. Same everything. Wait a minute, catch it. Listen, here's what's funny though. Y'all could just Google Kim's handwriting and it pops up. It's like the exact same. All you gotta do is just Google Kim's handwriting. Oh, I got that for you. It's easy. Like, they gonna say, oh no, we have an expert saying that for 5 million. Like, to make me that.
So they keep trying to say like he got 5 million. He was exploiting. He's like, bullshit. There are contracts. Here's my contract. And he says in the contract they made 400,000 stuff. They each made 400,000. And I guess he also reads 1.12%. And so the way I'm deducing, because he doesn't really lay it all out yet, but he's sort of showing enough to make this very questionable. He's basically like putting it all out there. Like, this is you guys, enough. I'm done. And when things get interesting is as before he even got all that, I'm giving you the juicy sort of first as he's exposing it all. He goes through all of Kim's DMs with him. And it's a lot. And she blocks him during the show. Remember when we caught Ray Fisher doing that to us as we were going through things, and then he blocked us live? Well, Kim's PR team, or Kim, is quickly trying to like delete stuff as it's happening live, because here he is showing it like, here I am, I'm going into Kim's account live and playing stuff. And then meanwhile starts to, I think House Nabbit pointed out, I couldn't find the exact timeline, but stuff starts disappearing and stuff as the live, because you can unsend, I guess, on Instagram. So he's scrolling through it all. Like he's going through it all. And he gives you he does a slow enough stroll that you could really go through it all. But he hasn't talked to this woman in like 15 years or whatever it is, 12, 13, 14. I don't know what it is. It's over 10 years it's been. Okay. And he's confirming, here I am going in to the message from Kim Kardashian. Why are you playing games, Kim? I've been nothing but, he's going through there. I want to be careful also because he's about to show his phone number. He doxed himself. And I don't want to show it, but why are you playing games again? I've been nothing but a team player. We all had an agreement. Now you're trying to drag my name for your new show, and that ain't cool. It F's up my business and relationships. When we sat down with Steve Hirsch and your mom, and we planned all this together. Now you really are taking this lie to the next level, making me look crazy. I don't want to expose the real stuff that we did, but you are leaving me no choice. Kanye said he wanted you. He said he wanted the footage, and I gave him all the footage and the videos. It keeps going and go. There's a lot. And then where it gets interesting.
Somebody don't hit me back about telling lies about me, and y'all know what y'all doing to me. If somebody don't hit me back, I'm spilling it all, and then tell everything that happened.
You know what we did? Your mom controlled this whole tape.
My story don't change, and y'all calling me. That's my phone. If y'all calling me, that's my phone.
So I don't want to show his phone number. I'm going to blow. He has his phone number in this text to her, like, so he can call. And the text says it was her. The whole tape deal with Joe Francis, Steve Hirsch. It was her idea to put out the tape with Blvd. All I did was agree. Now you want to make it seem like I'm doing it again without your control. All these fake tears. Your fans trust you to be honest and sincere, but it's all fake for the cameras. I was playing my part until you started doing all this. Why are you trying to ruin me when you know I was just a player in this? You have to stop believing your own lies. I have to let the world know the real because you've taken it too far now. He puts his phone number there. Somebody needs to explain the play you are doing to me ASAP, or I'll have no choice but to protect my brand, my family, and expose the real. It's Ray J, if you don't know who this is, because they hadn't talked in a while. So I'm fast forwarding because I don't want you to see that. And then so she replies. She replies, Steph.
Later.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. Why are you sorry? If I'm the wrong person, why are you sorry for anything? I'm a deadbeat, right? I put this shit out without you noticing. We never talked since. I'm the enemy. I discuss you. You don't ever want me around anybody that you do business with. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to.
She's badmouthed him, is what he's saying. And now you're gonna like write back saying, "Oh, so sorry."
None of that. Do you?
Sorry, I'm only seeing you above a DMs. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well, and congrats on your beautiful family. In regards to your last message, did you actually watch the episode? Because I didn't say a single bad thing about you. The show filmed in real time the day the hell that I had with my lawyers when your manager threatened to release another tape that doesn't exist. And my son, who was 5 at the time, seeing an ad with a cry face emoji that said Kim's new tape as clickbait in Roblox. It was upsetting to have to deal with, and I'm sure you can understand how that feels.
But you're sorry. Now you're trying to work it out. Now you're trying to play like the Roblox thing was actually real.
Which it wasn't. It was upsetting to have to deal with, and I'm sure you can understand how that feels. If you're upset about the DILDO comment, it was clearly a sarcastic joke, and I was laughing when I said it. My burn them to the ground comment was a generalization to anyone threatening to hold this over my head 20 years later. We are both parents now with young kids and careers, and I'm sure you want to move on from this like I do, but your manager is the person who brought this all up out of nowhere, and I have the right to share how it affects me. Next week's episode airs where Kanye brings me the computer, and he says he got back from you, which shows you in a positive light for giving that to him. Thank you for doing that. Now, I'll go through, we're going to hear his stuff, but what they're talking about, which I didn't even know about this stuff. Roblox is a kid's game, like a teen game. And there was this episode, I guess, in the Kardashians, which again, this all looks like they want you to watch the Kardashians, where apparently Saint stumbled upon some, the Kim Kardashian experience with her face crying, which some user apparently loaded. Now, I've been looking up multiple things. It seems like that's impossible to actually do, but Roblox did say it removed the room and banned the creator, and no tape was ever available. There was no S tape, thing. It was just an image that got put in of her crying with Kim Kardashian experience. It also said only a few dozen players found it in the short time it was live. And so they're sort of calling BS, like how the odds of Saint stumbling upon it when, was complete. And so when I look at this personally, my speculation theory, whatever, this was staged. This was totally staged to create some drama for the show. Just looking at it with the plate of the shrimp, and here comes Saint saying, "Look, mommy, you're in Roblox." It's just so fake. I don't buy it for a second. Sorry, I don't. I just don't. And whether it happened or they created the room or they got a screenshot of said room to act like they were happening live, I just don't believe for an instant that this happened in real life. And I'm very curious how much Saint was really involved or what they told Saint to do, because that just takes it to a whole nother skeezy level. Do you know what I mean, Steph?
Am I surprised of the possibility that it was completely staged? No. And if it was staged, it's absolutely disgusting that they've let a child in as some kind of like reality TV porn in relation to history with his mother, that really at that age he shouldn't even know that this tape exists. He should be in his teens, like, for him to really like find out. In my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, it's way too young.
I just found the clip. Ready to watch it? Everybody look.
What? Who made that? Who made that? Let me see.
And why
Oh
are
my
you
God.
reacting like that?
This is so fake and disgusting. What? Ha ha, you're on Roblox. Why is he laughing? Look, you're on Roblox. Click on it. What on earth?
Hold on.
Oh, it gets serious. And they just happened to catch while they were filming. How, you know, they just happened to catch it. Oh, I don't think it's appropriate.
I feel like
Uh-oh.
But
Chloe, look.
But Saint is like happy and laughing. It's like if a child saw that of their mother, I don't think that they would be laughing and smiling.
Oh my God, I don't watch the show for the reasons of so many reasons, but this is so fake. And then to know that their kids are now in it.
There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it and it said something super inappropriate, like
It said the Kim Kardashian experience is what it said. Because you can't say the word sex in Roblox, apparently. Like, it doesn't let you. And in fact, you know, developers of Roblox are like, the chances of accidentally stumbling upon a game like that are astronomically small. It was so, like, there's just no, like, this was clearly like screenshots or someone's, I wonder if they made it themselves. Do you know what I mean?
I was just about to say if they planted it.
So anyway, this comes out, and then they immediately go say, oh, well, the reason I'm bringing this up, because it's just so you understand the backstory here. They're out there saying Ray J, manager, leaked this, and that's why, oh my God, he gave it to Roblox, and how dare he? The monster still won't let it go, won't let it die, and that's effed up. It's effed up if he didn't have anything to do with it. But they're doing it to sort of get more Kardashian clips. So he's livid. He's justifiably livid, and things are even more interesting because he also, as he's going through these,
And what's crazy is that, hit me with the light. What's crazy is that, like, I'm supposed to be on vacation. I'm in the Dominican Republic, and I'm looking at somebody mama lying and just really just laughing at niggas like, you're gonna try to crush my career.
Like, I think he's talking about watching the Corden clip or something justified this new reaction.
Make me look stupid when you know you was the master.
Talking to Kris.
And then go out to dinner later and eat with your rich friends, huh? It's just like, well, we fucked him over again. We always fucking Ray over. He's our little scapegoat when we want to just feel like we like special and somebody hurt us. Like, stop, like, you got me fucked up. I start to think to myself, all right, if you already believe what these people are saying about me is true, then what the fuck am I, what I gotta lose? Then to tell my truth and tell you what it really is, like, and I'm not telling you, I'm telling this, so when my kids grow up, they know the truth. Like, when we was young and y'all manipulate us to do the shit, I take full responsibilities for the act. I was lit. We made a fucking lot of money, I get it. But we together, like, y'all really think that y'all was gonna, I don't know, you know what, here's how I look at it. Your lawyer, Marty, right? Every time somebody talks shit about y'all of this magnitude, y'all always cease and desist. Y'all shut that shit down. Y'all tried to make Black China look crazy, right? Because you felt like you had the facts. Crickets. Kim ain't responded to this at all because she know what she did. And Kris, you know you ran the play. I'm going crazy tonight as far as like my energy because I'm so like disgusted at sitting back and waiting for what? Like, waiting for what? I can't see the comments. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. All I care about is my daughter and my son growing up. Like, damn, Pops is 100. Like, Pops would never put anything out without anybody's consent and make millions on their fucking demise. Like, y'all, okay, I'm going to the house. They sending me all the shit I got at the house. They emailing me all these facts. Y'all sued Steve Hirsch, that's a lie. $5 million, you never got $5 million. You can't print those documents up, they don't exist. You never got no money from Steve, you got $400,000, just like I got $400,000. We signed the contract the same day. You got the same contract I got, except guess what? You rushed me to sign the contract because your mama was rushing me to sign it, so guess what you did? You signed my deliverables in your handwriting, right? Because you was rushing me. So you signed my deliverables. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that shit say sex tape, number 1, Sex
Which you
tape
saw.
number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, that shit called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
He does it. He talks a little bit more. There's so much to it all, but he mentions the fact that on the second tape, she's in a bra, earrings. It's like she's a little bit, she's treated better, I guess. It's more loving. And she ended up releasing the first one because it was better. It's like it all sort of. I buy it. I totally buy it. And it's just so freaking gross. And they do just keep bringing this up for clout, for clicks. He continues to go on, and I just wanted to get to the part because he then eventually gets on here and he starts revealing Ye's text because Ye came at him. Yo, it's Ye from Kanye. I spoke to Wack. He said you still have some tapes. I need to get those back and the contracts and give them to my wife.
Yo, no, go back down. It's too fast. It's too fast.
And then he's like, what the F are you talking about? I got 2 kids and a tech company. Why would I involve myself in this? I'm so past this, bro. Let's not use profanity.
Can y'all see it?
And he argues. It's kind of funny. He just argues with his.
Because he don't want, because Kim, the contracts that Kim don't want people to know that she signed my deliverables. So she trying to have Kanye go get the contract that I got back. And he like playing for her, right? He talking about he want the contracts back. What the fuck does that mean, dog? So he goes, can we hop on this? I'm in the hospital. Look what I say to this nigga. Hold on. Go a little faster because these niggas is impatient sometimes.
Brandon at the scrolling is terrible.
First off, hold on. There I go. I'm like, go down a little bit. I'm the nigga with the substance. No, go back up, nigga. You can't like look right here so they can see it. Like, look at my phone.
I so relate to that.
Talking
You're
about?
in a mood.
I got 2 kids in a tech company. Why would I involve myself in this? I'm so past this. Isn't that what y'all want from me? That's where I'm at. These niggas got niggas hating me, thinking I'm fucking crazy. So this is what this nigga put after. Let's not sense. And you know what? It's so crazy because this nigga Kanye like can put up everybody text messages that he talked to, right? And then a nigga like us will do it and everybody will be mad.
It's true.
But get this nigga the glory. Fuck that nigga's glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me all you want. I'm doing this for my kids, nigga.
It's true. Kanye releases everybody's private information. And so
Yeah.
Nothing to lose for my kids. Check it out. So let's not use profanity. This nigga tell me let's not use profanity. Let's hop on a phone call later. Wack said you had the tapes in the safe. He lying. Because Wack ain't never said that. Because me and Wack both know that Wack was just playing around because Kris Jenner is the one who made us shoot the second sex tape in Santa Barbara. She made us, we'll get to that because I got all the proof on that too. I got all the emails. I got Kris Jenner. I got Kim walking into Vivid. Kim had on a white dress. I had on a white shirt. We walking into Vivid together with Kris. Like, it's over for them. Go on, this is an appetizer. Go up. I'm assuming you know the full story. This is me being honest. 05, right? How it happened.
So he goes in there. There's a lot of back and forth. Just so
terrible on the prompter. Kid B, my nigga. He too rich. I'm up whenever. Keep going.
Is it too late? So he proves. He proves through this thing, like he and Kanye had some fair conversations, and Kanye starts showing him what he's working on, and so then that happens. And I'm gonna go back to the other story here because where it gets interesting is Kim and Ray J sort of agree, like, okay, check out the video. You're gonna like the video. Is sort of what the summary of what's too long didn't read. You can go watch these on his Instagram still. Just wait for the second episode where Kanye comes and talks about you. You're gonna like it. Trust me, it'll go away. Absolutely, it's just better if it just goes away. Please understand, I didn't want this to come back, and I thought you did since Wack said he got it, blah, blah, blah. And it seems like things are being amicable, right? And then he watches the episode. And in the episode, apparently Kanye says, we're not going to let him extort us again. Like, they talk pretty shit. They talk smack about Ray J again in the second episode.
It will be positive. So she trying to say that the episode that Kanye came back with the computer was positive for me. Yeah. So I watched the episode, fam. So I watched the episode.
Kanye go back with the laptop. She say, wait, how much you pay? He go, pay? I never let them extort us again. And like bossed up, and I'm like, thank you. That's the thanks I get. Like, and she said, please watch the episode because you're going to be happy when you see it. So I'm like, all right, I'm watching it, thinking they going to clear my name, dog. And then all of a sudden, they like play a nigga. And I'm like, dog, that's some, like, I don't know. That was like some gothic, like just dark shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. And I'm just showing y'all this because I'm putting this.
So he allegedly gave, they asked for his, whatever he had, he gave it to them. And then they tried to play it like he was extorting them.
Kids. Like, I'm tired of playing games. I don't give a fuck. Like,
he showed the Kanye text. He shows the Kim text. I need to see some text from Kim and Kanye to prove that Ray J was trying to extort them. And then, you know, that would be good content for the show, wouldn't it, Steph? If that actually happened, you'd think they'd be exploiting that like crazy.
That nigga that they say I am never been, dog. I'm tired of motherfuckers thinking that it's just this little bad little thing in the back you did, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We gonna look the other way. Nah, we not looking the other way. Fuck that. As long as my name clear.
It's true. When I think Ray J, I think, oh, the guy who leaked the tape of Kim Kardashian. That's the way they've sort of painted him. And I imagine that's not a good way to live.
Everybody getting sued because they all motherfucking putting out fake stories. Look, so I see the shit. I'm like, you want to play games with me? Okay, let's play. Then she go big. She goes big. What are you talking about? I'm not going to take this shit from you threatening me. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. You told me to do anything, wait for that episode to come out, so I did just that and haven't seen one story about it. I could have tried to control the narrative, but you, look at what you saying.
She just pulled an Amber there. I could have tried to control the narrative. If I wanted TMZ to leak it, I would do it way better. It's such a tell when someone says something like that.
I could have controlled the narrative for me? Like, look at you. So you come at me when your manager put this footage out. Like, he don't have no footage, Kim. We sold it to, like, now I'm about to show you handwriting on my contract now. Now I'm about to go big. Now, because this is just the beginning of it. Like, I got so much more to show. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with this, like, pretending like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do something to me. Y'all keep putting this shit over my shoulder. Fuck you. Do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's when I go big. I never leaked anything. Why are you still believing your lies? I never leaked anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, dog, I'm not trying to prove nothing. I'm just telling my truth. Like, I don't know. I don't care what this shit do to anything or anybody, but I can't sit at home and let her.
All the Kim's texts get deleted because she's clearly blocking him during the live. So, which then he can't scroll through it all because he did it live, and meanwhile, clearly Kardashian Par's like, Kim, go delete every message you've sent to Ray J while it's happening. But I hope he screenshotted and saved that. You'd think he would have. He saved Kanye's, but they were live and figured it out. But anyway, needless to say, it's a riveting couple 45 minutes, and you really get to get a sense of him. He brings out the contracts. He compares the handwriting. He still really hasn't shown a lot of evidence to prove that Kris was there. He definitely sort of assumes and alleges that a lot. I would like to see that evidence. He claims to have more evidence. Maybe this was just sort of, big shot number one. You know what I mean, Steph? Before he goes even more nuclear with more of the stuff. But, at the end of the day, I found it quite fascinating and pretty telling and just gross. And I felt for the guy a little bit. I want to hear I never really got to hear his side. And as hearing about it, I was like, well, damn. That doesn't surprise me, What is your reaction, Steph, when you hear all this? Does this give you a little bit more empathy for Ray J?
Yeah. And I always, like, keeping it 100, always thought that Ray J wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. The reason being is because, generally speaking, whatever comes out of the Kardashians' gob is all for their reality show ratings, over-dramatized BS that really doesn't have, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, any kind of basis in truth or reality. It's whatever's going to get the eyeballs, whatever's going to get the views, whatever's going to make them more money. And one of the main reasons why I'd kind of was more on Ray J's side all these years and thinking, well, hang on a minute, I'm really not believing the Kardashians kind of picture that they're painting of him, is because back in 2007, 2008, Kim Kardashian, after this whole tape thing, so this was, I think, like the first or second season of the Kardashians, if I remember right, Keeping Up with Kardashians. She poses for Playboy. And it's part of their reality show, the filming it and everything. Kris Jenner's there, overseeing the whole lot, encouraging Kim Kardashian from the sidelines, right? And this is Kim Kardashian posing nude, semi-nude, this, that, and the other for Playboy on the front cover and everything else that it entails, right? If Kris Jenner back then was so encouraging, was so pushing for Kim K to do Playboy, this, that, and the other, I'm sorry. I don't think it's that much of a leap to think, well, hang on a minute. Yeah, maybe Kris was on the sidelines in the background when it came to the Ray J tape as well with Kim K. It wouldn't surprise me. And the fact of the matter is, Ray J could have leaked it, he could have sold it and kept all the cash for himself. Easy to also speculate that Kris Jenner be like, nah, we're getting our 10% or whatever, and try and make money out of it as well to build what is now their freaking Kardashian empire. So, yeah, I believed Ray J all these years because of the Playboy situation. And him just bringing out the receipts just proves it even further. They are scum, that family.
Yeah, super scum. I like when we go live because sometimes I get experts. And I have an expert who worked for Blvd, a good source, who just texted me and can confirm not only did Kris control everything, but also says in order to release a movie of that genre, you know, genre I'm talking about, Steph.
Yeah.
Every performer must sign a contract and comply with Law 2257. They have to also hold up their ID and verify their name and birth date on camera prior to performing or on a tape being released. I repeat, they cannot release a tape without that. And says, yes, they were all with Steve, and yes, Kris controlled everything. So yeah, and this person has experience in that world. I won't reveal more of their source, but thank you, source. If you have more to offer, I will obviously keep your identity anonymous. But yeah, good trusting source. So yeah, I mean, look, it just makes me all just angrier at those Kardashians and all the crap they're doing. Clearly, and to know, I think, because, you know, Kanye's starting to lose it seems again, but like towards Kim, it seems clear he's starting to get really angry of the kids' involvement in the shows. He doesn't want them to fall in the same line, and you know, the Kardashians clearly want the kids to be the next level of success to, you know, keep the brand going. And I do genuinely think he's gonna freak out at some point, and it's not gonna be kumbaya, you know. This is gonna get to a turning point with Kanye really showing and exposing more things about it all. And I would too. I'd be terrified if my kids were under Kim's and Kris's care. Do you know what I mean? It's like, sure, they got the support and the money, but my God, the exposure, those kids, the fact that they're already on the show, that sickens me, man. They're too young. Why the hell are they using that kid to come up and go, mommy, and then faking it? Clearly faking it, in my opinion. Look, mommy, you're on it. Hee hee, I'm on the show talking about mommy being on Roblox. Like the depths of disgust that they will go to. I don't understand why they're still so popular. I can't believe Disney, Hulu bought the Kardashian show to lift them up and continue this craziness. And I can't believe they aren't having it call it scripted. It's clearly a scripted show, and that's what they should be calling it. It's not real. It's all, you know, orchestrated and faked. And to know that they're out there still like mining this topic of the tape, which Ray J wasn't talking about it. He wasn't bringing it up. Why are you guys bringing it up again? It's just maddening. And every time it's brought up, they assume he's the one leaking out more footage. This whole thing is just sickening, disgusting. And I wanted to make sure we gave him some opportunity to get the truth out there, because I do buy it in this situation. We'll see what the Kardashians say. They, you know, their reaction is this reaction, which is they deny it. It was this one, that they go on James Corden with a fake lie detector person to applause, to do PR, to say, no, I never did it. Bullshit. She's lying on national television. And then James Corden and everybody else who's so tight with the Kardashians, they've done so many episodes and appearances. Corden is just clearly wrapped with them and will do whatever they say. It just shows you how fake and corrupt it all is. And that shit disturbs me. Yeah, I mean, that was all I wanted to talk about, Steph. I know you got a live show and we can talk, and we get a couple comments. We didn't get a lot of comments because Mandy Alpert, good seeing you today. What a nice B-Day surprise. Happy birthday, Mandy. I hope you're still having a great weekend. I am. I don't want to keep this video too long and I didn't want to stay too long on your toes. You are going to be going live still. Yes, Steph?
Yeah, still going live. Ready when you are, mate. But this whole thing with Kris Jenner going on live TV, with this whole lie detector thing, lie detectors are not 100%. They're like 40 to 60% at best. Lie detectors may kind of indicate when they do work that you're lying, but they won't say why you're lying, if that makes sense. They're not foolproof. They're really, really not. If they were foolproof, then they would be used in every single court in every single country to figure out who's telling the truth and who's not. Lie detectors are not used in every single court. Why is that, guys? The fact of the matter that it's this dude that apparently is dodgy as hell completely delegitimizes this whole situation with Kris Jenner right now, saying that she passed the lie detector test. She didn't pass shit. She passed nothing. But there you go. Apparently, I've got an echo. Guys, not my fault. Don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. Sorry, it's as we do. But if you want to set up your show, Steph, go ahead. It is Sunday. I don't want to spend too much time. I appreciate you guys making the time. Keep sending your support. I don't think I need to trim any of this. You're just watching a full short live, but I wanted to go through that because I thought it'd be easier just to do it in a live format. There's a lot to go through. If you want to learn more about Ray J's stories, you can head over to his social media. And I say good for him, man. Here's that he puts out 2002 conviction with over 20,000 fines by 2002 Judge Paul Hogan about the guy, Kris Jenner, the lie detector test guy. Network should be ashamed, and so should James Corden. It's true. This to play this like she didn't do it, yay, and applaud and make it like, oh, this is factual. That it's gross. It's super gross. He shouldn't have done it. He should have been like, well, is it real? It's not a comedy bit. He's trying to like help give the Jenners PR. And I do think Corden should be ashamed of himself. This is awful if this is true. Here you've got John Corden on how to cheat a polygraph test. I'm sorry. That doesn't make him very legit. So gross, and this should be all called out. That's why I wanted to give it to him. A lot of people give Ray J a lot of crap, but I applaud him for putting it out there. But all that said, Steph, could this just literally be promotion for the Kardashians? Did Kris, are they that demonic where they just paid Ray J to be like, yeah, go off on us? And then this is all just part of the conspiracy. All I know is it could be, I guess, sadly. I'm just so out of it. I don't know why we keep giving them attention. I don't want to give their Hulu show ratings ever. I never plan to. The whole show disgusts me. They're not famous for anything actually of talent. They've done nothing of talent. They have just literally risen on their own clout based off of this tape, which they vilified the partner of. And I think enough is enough. Why do you keep bringing it up? You'd think, Steph, right? If she doesn't want to bring it up, you wouldn't put that part of the show with your kids stumbling upon it. You're making yourself a victim and you're making it part of the drama and the narrative to give your show more ratings. It's sickening. That is sick. Steph, I can't believe this clip. I'm like, watch this again. Like, this sickens me the most. That's Kanye's kid, right? Saint? Isn't he one of...
Yes.
Can you imagine...
All Kim Kardashian's children are with Kanye. Every single one of them. And Saint is one of the youngest. Like, why is Saint the one to be like, mummy, I found remnants of what you did with Ray J back in the day? Like, why? I don't think Ray J's part of it. I really, really don't. And that child's being used as a pawn, a very disgusting pawn, just for ratings. It might have been a conspiracy theory or whatever. What the hell? This is insane.
So gross. Hold on. One more thing I'm going to do. I'm gonna clip
Whilst you're
this
doing
at
that,
some
just
point.
thank you very much to Jean Rick for the lovely £5 PayPal. Happy Sunday, Steph. Well, happy Sunday to you too, hon. Really appreciate you.
I'm hold on, is this gonna happen? Hold on. Helping a fellow content creator. I'm confused.
Oh, what you're showing me there on TMZ is balls.
So this reporter, Kinsley, who's called into the show, she's a fan of our channel. She was just messaging me because she's saying TMZ has completely destroyed her comments.
There you go.
Took her out of context, and she's livid, and she needed some help. And I said, come in real quick.
Yeah.
So let's get her on because
Let's get her
she's
on.
apparently getting destroyed on social media, and I don't believe she meant it. I don't even know the full story, but let's let her say it real quick just to help her because I don't trust TMZ, Steph.
No, me neither. And it's only
so
been
real-
a couple of days since Her Royal Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has passed away, and TMZ are going to use racial what's-its. What? No.
It's a massive cloud hanging over the royal family regarding the dark scene
Not
comment that was allegedly made about Harry and
time.
Meghan's
Not
son.
when the nation
And
is
if
in
not
mourning
addressed,
for
then
the
it could
next
spell
10,
beginning
12
the
days.
end of the
They can-
monarchy.
It's disgusting.
I don't know if this, for the record, I don't know if this got clipped because TMZ, even just playing that stupid thing, always fucks me. So I'm trying.
Don't play it.
There it is. All right, hold on. Let's listen to
I
it.
think that the dark skin comment, the idea of race, needs to be not only discussed between the royal family and Harry and Meghan, but I think that the public should be made aware of what exactly was said, what was meant, and the circumstances surrounding it if the British royal family wants to continue, because it has made a lot of people question them, and it's made a lot of people it disappointed a lot of people. So I think that it's crucial that that conversation is had, and I think it's crucial that we have a better understanding of who exactly said it, what were the circumstances, and if it was meant in a hateful way, because a lot of people are still haunted by that story. So I think that it's important.
I mean, you're not wrong. Welcome to the show, Kinsey.
Hi.
So can you explain what's happening?
I mean, I did not realize I was setting the internet on fire today. Yeah, I did a really brief interview with TMZ the day the Queen died. They asked me specifically if I thought the royal racist would be an issue for the monarchy, and I said, I mean, I feel like they have to shut this story down if they want the monarchy to survive. I don't think. If there's always going to be a question mark over their heads, who said what, you know, you'd have to go into my @replies because I haven't done like an official, like, I didn't say anything.
You're not addressing it right. So
Yeah.
What's the concern?
The concern is that now royal fans, the people that love the British royal family, are saying, how dare you say this could be the end of the monarchy? There's no proof that this actually happened, which I've suggested too. I've said that we need to be fair and acknowledge it's unfair for somebody to say something without blatantly saying who said what.
Amen.
And that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I cannot believe how mad people are. But most of the hatefulness is coming from people that don't at me directly. But I'm not even directly quoted in the article. They just summarize what I said and sensationalize what I said. I don't think I said anything wrong. Just nip the story in the bud, get it over with. Recollections may vary. That was a very interesting response at the time, but say it's not true. All we said was we wondered what the child would look like. You know, and so I'm struggling today. I thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you. And I'm having a bad day.
Well,
Andy.
my advice, Kinsey, is never take Twitter seriously. Is step one, right, Steph?
Yeah, I've got a response with what Kinsey has just said there, but go on, mate.
Well, I was just saying, never take Twitter seriously for one, because just don't let them get to you. But at the same time, I get the feeling of when you can be suddenly inundated with negative responses about stuff you didn't say. Yeah, I mean, it sort of really depends how you, because she was asking, you know, advice. What do we do? Well, it's TMZ for one, so I wouldn't take it very seriously. That was my first response. But if you feel like you are out of context, make a post, respond. I see, I think just make it clarify or call it out. Steph, go ahead. What were we going to say?
So, in terms of Meghan Markle and what she mentioned in terms of Archie before he was born and this speculation, we don't believe it.
No, I don't either. I totally agree with you.
No. Hang on though, Kinsey. We don't feel until Meghan or Prince Harry, for that matter, provide the receipts, provide proof,
yes,
anything to even suggest that conversation took place. Do you know what? For us, the royal family don't have anything to answer for. Especially since Tom Bower's book, Revenge, came out. And he, as you may know, he's a very, very respected biographer. Yeah, he really went in on this one, right? Did his research, as he always has done. And it shows time and time again, certain situations happen, but it seems then that Meghan will manipulate it to sensationalize it, to make her better, be in a better light, increase her standing, get more clout, this, that, and the other.
Yes.
That for us, no disrespect, Kinsey, the royal family don't have anything to answer for until either Meghan or Prince Harry come up with receipts or some form of evidence that at least suggests that type of conversation took place or that comment was made.
Yeah, I mean,
and the fact that and Meghan turns around and they don't even say who said it. They don't have anything to answer for, love.
They're weaponizing this vague comment. I totally agree with you. I mean, I think in the context that I was a publicist for 10 years. Yeah. And so I think that in my mind, my context was, let's just stop this conversation. Let's stop it. Is it any of our business? Hell to the no. It's none of my business. No. I didn't even care what their kid looked like. I don't care what their kids look like. I'm done with them. But to me, I love the royal family. I want them to succeed. And so stop allowing them to weaponize these claims. Say this woman is a liar. This woman is a parasite and she's created a lot of problems within our family. And so, and unfortunately not all of my comments were left in. I love the Tom Bower book. I said, yeah, Charles is not the only one that's been accused of saying something. Lady C said it was the Princess Royal. Christopher Anderson said it was King Charles. And Tom Bower actually suggested it's the Queen Consort that made all innocent comments. So I'm 100% with you. Do I think that this family owes them an apology? No, I love this family. They are, I feel like Harry and Meghan are dangerous. I feel like they are destructive. And so, yeah, I'm really disappointed in this experience because I would never do anything, especially in a time of mourning. I would never do anything to hurt the royal family, let alone royal watchers who love the Queen.
I just wonder, though, if you could clarify your comment for that the royal family have to answer to what Meghan was claiming, when the fact of the matter is, in terms of where I'm standing in the UK, in England, there's no to answer to that. Conversation's done. Yeah. Till they bring up the receipts, there's nothing to answer to that. Conversation's done. Well, so I mean, what are they to answer for?
I think my mistake, Stephanie. Is it Stephanie?
It's Stephania. Call me Steph.
No, Stephanie. I was like, I was like looking at it. I was like, I don't remember ever calling her Steph when I was watching. But Steph, my biggest mistake was not saying I don't feel comfortable discussing that because I don't like talking about race. I hate that. Like that was my biggest mistake. But my second biggest mistake was saying, well, I don't agree with that, period. They asked me a question, and when you do these interviews, they ask you to repeat the question and the answer, and I did exactly that. I repeated the question and the answer, and I just started talking.
Yeah, never talk to TMZ also is the other tip.
Hello.
Well, I was going to say, though, I was going to add just it's always fascinating. I disagree with you guys. I feel like totally someone could have said it. I totally think someone could have said it, but my problem isn't necessarily with the royals. and I think your comments are fair actually, but they should have been aimed at Megan. Like to me, and we've talked about this, Steph, and I thought we've been in agreement. Like the issue is, if this is real, well, then you got to tell us who the F it is and stop doing this weird witch hunt with this generality of like, well, one of them's a racist. Who's a racist? I'm not going to tell you. That's my beef. Like, do I believe it's possible? I do, guys. I do think it's possible, but I can't take any weight into it until she actually drops it. And it seems clear she was trying to, probably for Harry's sake, I don't know, sort of not cause more stuff, controversy, but she did just that. And then she did it vaguely, which causes even worse. Do I believe some of these older generation royals might still have a little bit of racism in them? Yes, Steph, I do. Sorry. I think a lot of older people do. And I know, but do they mean it in like the worst ways possible? No, there's generational racism. That's not okay. I'm not endorsing it. But that's just there that, offends people more than others. Some people are like, they're old. They don't get it yet. And I just think there's a lot more nuance sometimes to things than them saying we're banning, a certain people of a certain race. And so I think it's complicated. And I think Megan has made it complicated because she didn't just call out the racist. If there's a racist, call out the damn racist so we can stamp it out and get rid of it instead of allow racism to be in there in any facet whatsoever, because that's a problem. Do you know what I mean? So I don't want to from my perspective as an outsider, yes, the Royals are in trouble. I think, Kenzie, you're right. Something needs to be said because there's going to be a lot of woke and other people and people who aren't going to accept it no matter what. And just ignoring it and playing like business as usual isn't going to be helpful. I think you just said it too, though, Kenzie. They need to call out Megan then. Like, we never said this. And if Megan wants to call us racist, tell us who's the racist. Enough of this back. We can handle it. Bring the accusations to our face and stop at the vague generalities would be a much baller move, especially if it's not true, to force her hand to put it out there. Do you know what I mean? Because then she can't say, well, I'm protecting the family. Fucking say it. That's a huge charge. Get it out. Stomp it out and whatever. So that's my 2 cents of what you said. I don't think you need to worry too much. Don't trust TMZ. They suck. Be much more careful next time.
Thank you.
If you guys want to continue the UK talk on Steph's thing, feel free to watch it over because Steph's going to be next live. I don't know. What are you talking about, Steph? What's coming up next?
Britney Spears telling Big Jimmy to go to hell and that she just wants to offend people now. So we're going to go through those audio clips, listen to them, and I'm going to give you guys my commentary.
Love it. Because everyone was asking me. They were asking me my 2 cents. I didn't get a chance. There's so much going on. I'll try and cover some of that and more tomorrow. In the meanwhile, I think Kinsey is meant well, and go show her some love over on Twitter if you see her getting attacked on there.
I appreciate you too.
Appreciate you too, hon. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Andy.
You can get her over at Kinsey Schofield over on Twitter, and if she's getting in trouble, go defend her because she clearly now you get a sense of what she meant. And deep breaths. It happens. It's never easy. Just log off. Unless it's getting really out of hand. It'll, as Kim sadly said to Ray J, it'll blow over, and it usually tends to when the next story happens. And lesson learned in talking to TMZ, I get quoted on videos now as UK. I got quoted as a UK expert, Steph. UK expert Andy Signore, Popcorn Planet, told us, and I never talked to these people ever in my life. It is what it is. And like 100,000 people watched the video. And they said, Andy, I didn't know you were a UK expert for this channel. I'm like, I'm not. There's a lot of people who just make shit up, so be careful. Full circle, talk about making shit up. Oh, God, we will cover this tomorrow. Ooh. Stay tuned. Yes, I did speak to Camilla. She DM'd me, Steph. She DM'd me. She reactivated her account a third time to basically rally the troops to say, and then rally all the Depp supporters, or the Amber supporters, to come at me for trying to dox a little girl, is now what she's saying. Get ready, guys. Clearly they're sweating. Clearly they're upset. And what's frustrating is I haven't done anything. Haven't done anything. I've just talked about the idea of doing it, and they're all just losing their minds. But I'm the crazy toxic one. Okay, got it. This is a person, Camilla, who's literally doxed Umbrella Guy, who now has media supporting her and lifting her up and legitimizing her. And then they're doxing Laura B. But now I'm asking the question, who are you? Are you black? Are you even a woman that Kat keeps trying to use as her shields? Like, who are you? Are you actually a good person? Do you have a criminal history? I'm asking fair questions, I think, and I haven't doxed a soul, nor would I ever. So these people are absolutely going nuts. And I gotta be honest, I'm watching back going, interesting. They're only making it more likely that it's all connected. And yeah, good riddance, you cockroaches, because you never want to actually put your face on the record. You never want to say anything truthful. And yeah, if you can't handle the heat of public commentary in Twitter and social media, then don't be on it, because we're allowed to engage back, especially when you come and dox our friends. And no, I'm not out there trying to dox people who I don't like. These idiots, all my cockroaches are coming out, clipping me out of context to say I'm doing this. It just gives me a good laugh because they're psychos, still obsessed. There's one, I don't even want to say, there are just some of these people making videos about how and then what's so funny is they make it all about them. Andy did this to me, and Andy's blah, 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 blah. It's all about them, you'll notice. It has nothing to do with it. It's all projection and just insecurities and jealousies. So I did want to touch upon it. Exactly. Thanks for the mentions. Thanks for the attention and lifting it all up. And yes, hashtag stay tuned, because I do have more. And I'm still, as I told you guys, honestly, I'm still working out how to provide this information, because I have no interest ever in publishing someone's personal information. I never would. I haven't. I wasn't planning to, but getting generalities and broad public information about these people and who they say they are, that's fair to put out there. From every legal expert I talk to, I'm doing nothing illegal, YouTube, but they're trying to tag YouTube and shut my videos down. It's unbelievable. So yes, if you'd like to support me and my investigations and my coverage, they can't stand it, but you have a right to spend your money wherever you want. So you can hit that link, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. Keep supporting, and thank you guys for watching. And meanwhile, please support Steph the Alter Nerd over on YouTube. In fact, Steph, go start your show. Can we?
I'll start my show.
We're gonna give Steph a proper raid. I'll end with
See you
Kinsey
later,
here.
guys. Nice to meet
See
you again,
there in a
Kinsey.
minute.
Take care, love.
Thanks,
Bye.
Steph.
Let's send a proper raid over to Steph as we get going. And thank you guys for tuning into this amazing show. And Ray J, I send you out. I'm sorry you're going through this, man. I never really thought too much about it, but yeah, I don't like what they're doing, and I'm glad you're calling them out. And Kinsey, I know you cover the royal. Oh, she left. I know they, going up against the Kardashians is a scary thing. They are powerful people. They're powerful people. And we do need your support to go after these people. And yeah, I want to invest to make sure I know that the sources that journalists are using are actually who they say they are. I think that's good for all of us to know. I'm not out there putting their socials and addresses and phone numbers out. It's insane how the internet reacts sometimes to things and then jumps. I got people on the internet defending Amber Heard doxers. I can't even believe people who hate Amber. They just hate me so much that they're like, ooh, got to get on Andy. It's unreal how desperate. And if any of you are watching, because you always are, God, get on with your life. Get some air. Touch some grass. Jesus, it is pathetic the amount of rent I am living rent free in your mind. I can't even believe it. All right, let me set up Steph. I'd love for you guys to go support Steph's show because she's live right now. Thank you for tuning in on a Sunday. That was a lot of fun. These are rare just because I want to go spend time with family and I've taken too long. It's time to go be with them, but let me make sure I have. Before I put that off button, before we do that, Steph the Alter Nerd will be live, and we are going to raid her. I'm waiting for the link. Waiting for the link. All right, do we have any comments while I wait? Send over some comments while we wait for Steph. As soon as she's live, I'll send you over. Stephanie Tam says, It's Kim told me to donate. Well, there you go. Listen to It's Kim. She's a smart lady. Nicole Harris, it's because of slavery, I, as a black person, wonder what every black child is going to look like. They should stay in LA living up to Princess Di's legacy. Okay, Nicole. Gene Rick, thank you so much. And then Mandy, thank you again for joining us and being here on a Sunday. That was pretty fun, I gotta say. Let's see. Yes, the Kardashians are truly scary. It is legit. They are scary. We are waiting for Steph to start. She's about to start. And then when she starts, I'm going to redirect over to her. Steph raid is about to happen. She's still not live though, so stay tuned. We're waiting. I'm waiting. I need the link, Steph. She's going to start now. Let's go send all the support and links over because she never usually gets a raid. Let's give her lots of raid attention. People are dipping. Don't dip. You're going to want to watch this Steph video. It's going to be epic, I assure you. So go send her tons of love. And thanks for sending me love, Brandon. Brandon Torres, been MIA, but glad to tune in. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This show's probably not going to do very well, and it will get demonetized. So support however you can through the donations. I appreciate it, but also just sharing and smashing the like button right now while you're watching. Appreciate you guys to help get the word out, because I think Ray J is getting, that can't be fun. He's admitted his faults. He was a young kid. And some of those texts reading, the gaslighting from Kim Kardashian was pretty disgusting, I gotta say. They are wild. All right, here we go. 3 p.m. Oh, she's starting it. Here's the link. I'm gonna send you over there. She's not live yet, but she's about to be. And we're gonna redirect you, and then just get ready to watch. Britney, go to hell. Oh, man. That's juicy. Okay, got it to link. She's about to start. Give her 5 minutes or so. She's going to be there. And she's she's dropping some bombshell audio of Britney Spears. I'm angry and I want to offend people. Burn in hell, Jamie. Oh, damn. Hooah. That's amazing. I want to hear this. I hope you guys want to hear it too. So go support. I'm just stalling for her because I told her to go live and she's still not live. Steph, what are you waiting for? You got all these viewers. Burn in hell. Jesus. Good for Britney. They should. I'll be honest. I don't like that family. They're scummy. They are scummy. All right. Well, I was stalling just because I wanted to be live, but that's not very entertaining. I'm at a show. Brandon again, Stephanie, Nicole, thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'm going to trim out some of this stuff, I guess, at some point to help this show get some traction. Appreciate you guys, though, for watching. Stay tuned for Steph the Alternate. She's going to start in 12 minutes. Hopefully, she'll start a little sooner as she gets her stuff in order. And that is the show, folks. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Sunday. I will be back tomorrow for you for more content, including maybe some Britney coverage as well as other updates. And yes, during the live, we will give you updates on what happened with all this drama and the Amber stands. I do think it's starting to quiet down, thank God. Oh, it's nice. It's quiet out there. Good. Go ahead, please head on over and wait for Steph and show her your love. And thank you guys for watching. Here we go as I do my outro. Thank you guys so much. Whoop. Take two. Jeez. Well, there you go. I did clip some of this. We started a little longer than I thought, but we had so much fun. I'll try to put the whole members only portion on there, although you didn't miss that much, guys. Crap. Take three. Take three. Well, there you go. Another show is in the books. I ended up trimming some of it. I'm going to try and put the whole thing on members only, but it wasn't that much. But stay tuned. I want you guys to go support Steph the Alternate. She's live right now. Let's raid her. She's starting in a few minutes. So go get in that waiting room and send her all the love. I'll appreciate her for joining us. And she's live. There she is. She's live. Go join her right now. I'm going to raid her. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll be live tomorrow. We're in the afternoon and some more coverage coming. Can't wait to see you guys then. So thank you guys so much for watching here on Popcorn Planet. Bye.